ChatGPT, Canva, and Etsy. What do all these have in common? Well, they each are a world in and of themselves, but in the case of those of us wanting to make money online selling digital products, they can come together as the perfect trifecta of free tools to help us make real passive income online. I mean, who wouldn't want to make hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per month selling products online that they, number one, didn't have to pay to create, and number two, they only have to create once and that sell on literal autopilot after that. It may sound too good to be true, but trust me, it's not. There are real people doing this, and I'm about to show you how, so let's dive in. Now, there are tons of different types of digital products you can sell online, but the one I want to focus on here is specifically templates and resources for coaches and course creators. The reason why is because this knowledge commerce space of people teaching others creating courses, educational trainings online is only continuing to grow larger and larger, meaning that there's more people out there, coaches and course creators, needing help with resources and templates that they would purchase online. I wanted to make sure that this actually wasn't too good to be true and that this really is a profitable niche online, so I went on Etsy just to do some research and I came across this digital product shop. This shop is 22 months old and has a total of 2,463 sales. This equals out to about 111 sales per month, with the average price of the listings in this shop coming out to $41. If we multiply that average of $41 per listing times the average number of sales per month, 111, this comes out to a monthly revenue of $4,551, which means that this shop is making over $1,000 in passive revenue each week. Now I say passive because I want you to remember these are digital products that the shop owner only had to create once, and now they literally sell on repeat without having to lift another finger. Then there's this shop. With the shop being 17 months old and having a total of 2,147 sales, it comes out to an average 126 sales per month. The average listing price in this shop is $21, meaning that the shop is bringing in a monthly revenue of about $2,646. If you break it down into a weekly amount, this shop is bringing in $661 per week, again on completely passive digital products in the coaches and course creators niche. So we can clearly see that selling digital products in this niche is highly profitable, but where do we start? Well, first we can decide even more specifically within this niche what types of products we'd like to offer. There are all different kinds of templates and resources that coaches and course creators would buy, like templates for ebooks or worksheets or guides. But one I want to focus on just for our purposes today is a slide deck presentation template. Coaches and course creators need these slide deck presentations for things like presenting webinars or pitching their paid products. So here I'm talking about creating a Canva template, which is actually editable in Canva. But before I start creating inside of Canva, I want to go to ChatGPT and use the AI tool to generate some ideas for my content that's going to be in my slide deck presentation. So I've come onto ChatGPT and I typed in a prompt that said, I want to create a slide deck presentation template to sell online for coaches and course creators. Generate 20 ideas for content that could go in the slides for someone presenting a coaching or training. Now we see that ChatGPT is automatically generating these 20 different slide deck presentation ideas for me, including an introduction slide, an agenda slide, problem identification, success stories, statistics and data, visual diagrams. It's giving me a ton of different great ideas for things that I could actually use inside of these slides to create as a slide presentation. It also gives me a short description of what it means by each, so in case I'm not really sure. Like for case studies, it's saying present detailed case studies that demonstrate the effectiveness of the coaching or training. So ChatGPT is just an amazing free tool that you can come to if you're a little bit stuck on the creative part of it or the content part to know what to actually include and get a starting point for the content that's going to be inside of your digital product. Now we're about to move on to the next step, but before we do, if you're interested in starting your own business, selling digital products online, or maybe you already are on that journey, but you haven't really found the right product to sell yet, I have a free list for you of over 100 different digital product ideas categorized by niche. So if you just need some inspiration or fresh ideas for what you could actually sell online, then you can click the link in the description box below to grab that. And while you're down there, also click on the link to grab your free digital product starter guide, which is going to break down the tech side of things, everything that you'll need to know for starting a digital product business, things like sizing, resolution, file types. My goal with that guide was to make it as easy and simple for you to understand as possible so that you can feel totally confident as you get started creating these digital products. So now that I have an idea of what slides I'm actually going to be creating, I want to get some inspiration in terms of style, including colors and fonts. So my favorite places to look for this and do a little bit of trend and style research is Pinterest and Etsy itself. So I might come to Pinterest and type in slide deck presentation and browse through the results that come up. I can see several different results giving me ideas for color schemes and fonts that people have used in the past for different slide deck presentations. And I can get some great ideas from here, as well as searching on Etsy itself. Again, I can look at what's already selling well to get inspiration and to come up with ideas of how I might put my own twist on some of these different color schemes and fonts that are working well. And once I'm ready to create my product, I'm going to come onto Canva. I'm going to click Create Design and input the type of product I'm thinking of creating. In this case, it's a presentation. And Canva auto-populates its suggestions for what I typed in. So I want to do a 16:9 presentation. And now it's giving me a canvas and a workspace that is automatically fit to that size for a presentation that I can now build. So now I'm going to work through this, creating several slides. Let's say I wanted to use all 20 of those ideas for my slides. I would come down here and create new slides and customize each one to be what I want it to be. So for instance, if I wanted to create, let's say, a step-by-step process slide, I could change the colors, add some elements, add some text, add a few more decorative elements, and continue editing this until I'm happy with that slide, and continue adding more additional slides until I've got the whole presentation built out. Now, once I have my entire product built out in Canva, I want to download the actual shareable template link. This is really important because this is the link I'm going to deliver to my buyer so that they can come in, edit this in their own Canva account, and make it their own to use. So I'm going to come to Share, More, and click on Template Link. And this is going to generate a unique shareable template link right here, which I'm then going to copy and then paste into a brand new project on Canva with some text that says something like edit your template here. I'm going to add the link to embed this, paste that template link that I just copied. And now when I download this as a PDF, when I share that PDF file with my buyer, they'll be able to click this link and it'll take them to this slide deck presentation that they can then work on inside of their own Canva account to edit the colors, the fonts, and whatever else I've left open for them to edit. I would then create my listing on Etsy and click to add a file to add that PDF with the link embedded in it. That PDF is the actual file that the buyer will receive once they purchase, and they'll be able to click right over from that to access their presentation template. And that, my friends, is how you can use the trifecta of Canva, ChatGPT, and Etsy to sell digital products online and start making passive income. Don't forget to grab your free digital product starter guide as well as your free list of over 100 digital product ideas in the description box below. And if you're interested in learning more about creating these Canva templates, I actually have a whole 2-part series that walks it through step by step. So if you'd like to check out video 1 of that series, I have it teed up for you here. You can just click or tap the square on the screen right now to hop over and watch that. Talk soon, friends.